Today, I'll introduce Milford Sound. By the way, sound means bay. Milford comes from Milford Haven. It's a hometown of the discoverer. It's famous as the filming location for The Hobbit. This is Mitre Peak. The shape of the mountain is beautiful. It was named because it resembles a mitre. This is Sterling Falls. The drop of this waterfall is about 155 meters. It's said that you will be 10 years younger if you were splashed by the water of this waterfall. Next, I'll introduce Milford Track. It is said to be the most beautiful track in the world. The total length is about 53.5 kilometers. The waterfall is also very beautiful. It's called Sutherland Falls. The drop of this waterfall is about 580 meters. By the way, the highest waterfall in Japan is Shomyo Falls in Toyama Prefecture. This waterfall. The drop of this waterfall is about 350 meters. You might think that the waterfall on the right is higher. That's right. The waterfall on the right is about 497 meters. This is Hanoki Falls. Actually, this waterfall appears only in spring. So, it is often not recognized as the highest waterfall in Japan. Let's get back on track. You can also see various birds here. Kias are famous. The size is about 50 centimeters. It is said to be the smartest bird in the world. Very curious and mischievous. Be careful with them when traveling. You can also see New Zealand robins. The name comes from robins. Robins are often drawn on Christmas cards. By the way, speaking of robin, do you know the UK national bird election? An election was held in 2015 to decide national bird. Until then, the national bird had not been decided. Robins were number one. By the way, the second place was barn owls. It looks like they wear a mask. So, they're called mask owl in Japan. By the way, kiwi are the national bird of New Zealand. They can't fly. They are so beloved in New Zealand. New Zealanders sometimes call themselves Kiwis. I'll introduce a Maori myth. Once upon a time, trees in the forest got sick. The cause was insects. The forest god asked birds to descend to the ground and kill the insects. But all birds refused, except kiwi. By descending to the ground, kiwi lost its wings. So he couldn't return to where he was. Kiwi knew it and received the request. In exchange, the god made kiwi the most beloved bird. They're also famous for laying very large eggs. They lay eggs that weigh about 1/4 of its own weight. Please imagine a 50-kilogram woman gives birth to a 12-kilogram baby. Very big. By the way, which came first, kiwi or kiwi fruits? Kiwi are the first. Kiwi fruits are native to China. So, they were originally called Chinese gooseberry. Since the mid-1950s, they have been exported to the USA. At that time, this name was inappropriate. What is the reason? Please recall the Korean War. This war was a proxy war between the US and the Soviet Union, China. In this era, the relationship between America and China was bad. In the first place, it was during the Cold War. So they had to change the name. It was named kiwi fruit, with the meaning of New Zealand. If the Cold War hadn't occurred, the name might be Chinese gooseberry. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching until the end.